Hello guys, my name is Metro Johnny, and I have a new game here. This game is called Access Football 2017, just released on Steam 2 days ago, and I'm planning on doing a series on it. But before I can do that, I just want to go ahead and get some things out of the way, and basically do a review on it, and basically talk about what I like about the game and what needs to be added. Because really, there's things, you can look at this game and be like, wow, there's so many things wrong with it, but you gotta look at who's making it. You know, it's one dude, and you gotta look at the progress that he's made, the developer has made, you know, since starting this little series he has to where it's at right now. He's, in the 3 years that he's been making these games, he's come such a far way, and so I'm not going to even sit here and say what's wrong with it, because obviously there's things wrong with it. I mean, that's easy to see, but there's so much good things to talk about it. So basically, I say all the things that are bad with it are things that are just missing that will be added soon. You got to think this isn't they don't have money like Madden, so I'm not even going to compare this to Madden, and I just don't want because I'm going to do a series, and I just don't want anybody looking at and comparing it to Madden in the series or saying that the game sucks and stuff like that. So we're going to get on a list of things that it needs, and then that's really going to clear it up. So first off, there's two game modes, or two things that you can do, which is exposition, little quick games like this. You can go against your friends, you can have the computer go against each other, which is what I'm doing now, just in case anybody want to know, or you can go against the computer. There's so many different ways you can play the game, and you'll see that later when I'm actually doing a series. I'm not going to get into all that stuff right now. I just want to talk about what the game needs, and that really to me is franchise mode. It needs a lot more for it to be fun, but there is enough this year to actually do this guy. No, I'm sorry, I was looking at the blocking there. If you didn't see that, go look at the blocking. Anyways, there's things that that need to be added to make franchise mode a lot more fun. But like I said, there's enough on there to play the game and have fun, and for me to do a series on it. But let me go ahead and tell you what it doesn't have. It does not have contracts and salary. So there's no, negotiating. There's no money. There's nothing like that. There's no currency in the game. So if you're wanting to manage with money and stuff like that, right now that's not in the game. I'm sure, he's working on it and it's going to get added. But with that being said, right now, no, there is no currency. And there's no contracts, nothing like that. Second, that also cuts out, there's no free agency. So there is no, signing people in free agency. And that does kind of suck. I know that makes it a little unrealistic, I guess. But there, to me, it's not that big of a problem, especially how far that, realizing how far this game has come. To me, it's not that big of a deal. And with that being said, the way that they work it is, you go through a whole season, right? And at the end of the season, you come up on the draft, and you draft 7 players, looking normal. And then after the 7 players that you drafted, you then have to cut 7 players. So you'll always have, which basically eliminates, free agency. So you pick up 7 new players, you're gonna have to cut 7 players. And that's how it works. That's how the game works. So obviously, those are the things that need to be added. I want free agency. I want currency in the game, and to have to fight. And trades as well. That's another big thing that's not in the game. There is no trading. You can't trade with anyone. But besides those things, there is that's it. Besides that, they have it. There's unlimited seasons. If you want to play 50 seasons, you can play 50 seasons. If you want to play 100 seasons, I'm pretty sure you can play 100 seasons. You might start seeing the same names come up and stuff like that. But I mean, like I said, there's unlimited seasons. You can do however many you want. The customization in the game is the best I've ever seen. and I'm comparing this to Madden, um, they're just not on the same level. This game's customization is amazing. Obviously, you know, it's fake teams, and you know, it's not the real NFL teams, but there's mods. You can actually get the 32 NFL teams if you want to. And then there's also the NCAA. I don't know if they have all the teams, but I know that there is a mod for that as well. If you know you're into that, you know, you'd have to look more into it. I can't leave any links because I actually really don't know myself. Because to me, I like the preset teams that they have. They're not bad, to be honest with you. You know, they're not bad. I like them. And I think that I can work with them and have, you know, because this isn't the NFL. This is the AFL, the Access Football League is what I like to call it. So it's going to have its own teams. But I know I'm like I said, I didn't tell you guys, but I do like to ramble on, so I'm going to try and make it, you know, brief and short. Second thing, you know, moving on to the list is gameplay. You can see it right here, right now. That's why I want to talk over it. You get to watch the gameplay. Obviously, we could just sit all day, make a bunch of memes, you know, bash on this game and all of its things it does wrong in gameplay. But is it that bad? Is it you know, bad enough to not play the game? It's pretty bad, yes. You know what I mean? Like, all the tackles are like basically diving and things like that. And I understand, you know, it sucks. We're spoiled with all the Madden and all the new technology that we have. But to me, I like building a team, and I like watching them play and seeing what needs to be improved. You can't do that in Madden. Not at least right now. I mean, I can't actually, you know, build a team and then just simulate and watch them play. You know what I mean? I have to play. So this is pretty cool. I like that aspect. Obviously the gameplay needs improvement. But like I said, he's been working on this series for 3 years, and that's all it's done in the 3 years. Is do nothing but improve. It hasn't went backwards in anything. Every aspect of this game and in this series has just went forward. So I'm really psyched on this guy, and I wanted to go ahead and buy this game. Whether I do a series on it or not, I just want to support him. So, you know, you can finish watching up this, you know, of the game. You can watch this gameplay here. I'm probably going to cut the video at halftime, and just talk a little more. But if you like the game. If the gameplay seems alright, if you were thinking about getting the game, I encourage you to get it. I think that you would really enjoy it, especially if you're into building the teams, because the building the team is still fun. I think it's going to be great. I'm going to do a series on it, and if you want to check it out to watch more gameplay and to just see how the franchise works, you know, you're welcome to join me. You're more than welcome to join me. With that being said, that's really all I got for you guys. Like I said, it's $20 on Steam if you want to go pick you up a copy. It's up to you guys. You have a wonderful day. Peace.